No. No way. Maybe the difference between a 4S and a 3S is a big one. That is incredible. Dropped him right on his roof. We're good, nothing broken. We're here today, as you know by the title, we're going to be doing a Sedona versus White Rovers. We're on identical carbon fibre wheels, and with there is a slight difference. The White Rovers do have weighted hubs with a slight extension, so I will try to remind myself of that. If I see any negatives or pros caused by the slight variance, I'll try to point those out. We're running Venom. Venom's still on the channel because Mike Cross chose to take the £500 cash alternative and leave Venom with me. So it was bittersweet. I really wanted this to go to one of you guys, but I also didn't want to let this Revolt Tsunami chassis themed Venom build go because it's just epic. I absolutely love this. But let me know if you think I should stick it on eBay so one of you can buy it, or whether I should re-raffle it. Whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do. One other thing that we're going to be throwing into the mix today, let me just, the arthritis is getting me today. Oh, really suffer with my joints, guys. I've got to lose some weight for my little boy. One of the other things that I'm going to be throwing in the mix today, we're running on a 4S to begin with. I wanted to know whether this Bolt X battery from Turnigy, which is Hobby King brand, it's a tiny little 453S. Is that going to be man enough to run a Yippin AK-70 servo and a secure brushless combo in there? That'd be interesting. We'll be doing that today as well. But the thing I'm most interested to see is just how well the Sedonas and White Rovers compare. So let's go do that. The on-screen annotations are as much for you as they are for me. I think I said that the wrong way round. So there are some differences between the Sedona and the White Rover. I want you to tell me what you think. I'm going to give you my opinion. Of course I am. Just try stopping me. But let me know what you think. Did you see one of the tyres performing better? There is a little section coming up in this clip where I choose a better line for coming down the rock, which makes the Sedonas look fantastic. But look at the way the other tyre climbs. This is the White Dot Rovers, and it's a Rover and in a white dot compound, just to clarify that. Oh look, someone's wrote love and drawn a little heart on the rock. I've got indigestion. I was going to say something then, but I felt like I was going to burp, so I stopped. Here we go. This is the bit. This just doesn't look as tidy. I don't think you can judge against the tyre there. The Sedonas are 7mm higher, and they have a much better tuned foam in them. The White Dot Rover, let's just call them Rovers. The Rovers have a very soft foaming, and it may even look like it's slightly understuffed. So when you're looking at these, look for the grip instead of looking for the moments where we're hung on our belly, coming up shortly, because I think that's what we're looking at today. I think with the right insert in these Rovers, you could make a little bit more of an easy pull up this. You can see we're just stuck on the belly, and that's just because we're not getting enough clearance, or not enough drop out in the shocks, or not enough height in the tyre. But once she finds the little tiny like lug grab that she needs, or that he needs, Venom of course, identifies as a male symbiote. Yeah, fantastic. And I don't think it's possible to separate the two there. I just try this again with the White Dot Rovers. Oh, I've said White Dot Rovers again, because I just wanted to see if I altered the depth that I'm at on the rock, whether it would make any difference. And all we have to do, because we're nearly touching 7 mils, not a lot, unless you ask my missus. I'm always telling her 7 mil is a lot. Yeah, once we go a little bit deeper on the rock, as we do in this clip, it's just going to pull straight up. Later on in the video, there are some incredible mind-boggling moments, and it might sound to you like I'm playing up to the camera, but I promise you, I'm trying to be as genuine with you as I can, guys. There are some jaw-dropping moments for me, and both tyres did stuff that I wasn't expecting. So now this is a particularly difficult obstacle. The Sedonas are doing very well here. Now, to scale this without slipping, there's a lot of wheelbase stuff going on, but for that bump there, that was pretty good. I've had very capable rigs be stuck there for a long time before they've made it over. So this tyre is doing very, very well, and there's a particularly awkward wheelbase moment there. The Sedonas still pull up very well. I forget to give this little ledge a pop, so you'll see a little bit of flailing, but once we're over, it just pulls. And again, I could have driven that a little bit better. Nothing against the tyres. So here's the Rovers, and I have just chose the completely wrong line previous to this shot, and I reset. And if I'm telling you exactly what I'm feeling here, we've got a little bit more drive. Now, these are running an incredibly soft insert. That could be where we're getting that extra bit of drive from, and maybe we're losing a little bit of something else elsewhere. But they also make this breakover with a little pop the same way as we did with the Sedona, very, very cleanly. Super pleased with that. We're going to spin round and come the other way. Now, the Rovers were second, so I feel like my drive on the Rovers was a little bit better. That's not something we can hold against the tyres. I still managed to get hung up there, don't I? But as you can see now from this last bit of this clip, really, really good. Thumbs up to both the tyres. Got a wheel nut that keeps coming loose, guys. This set of Norlock nuts on here has obviously seen better days, so I will have to keep an eye on that. Right, on to the next obstacle. So this is a really, really tricky obstacle again. For this first clip, DJI would like to apologise for their camera not tracking Venom like he's supposed to. As we can see here, this is quite a ledge, and it's not super grippy rock. We're trying to actually grab the rock. You'll see in a sec, as the front wheel starts to ride up on it, we're trying to grab that. We almost get it, but we get the straight pull to the left. That's pretty good. This is really tricky to get up on, especially when it's wet. This next pull to the right really does need a rig with incredible belly clearance, and the Revolt Tsunami chassis offers you an amount of clearance in the belly that is really, really good. There are more skid forward chassis with higher angled skids that would give you more clearance, but for a good all-rounder with really beautiful characteristics, this chassis is incredible for this. Despite all that, the Sedonas failed to get up this pull on the right. I wonder how the Rovers are going to do. As you can see, the Sedonas are flailing. We've tried throttle, we're trying angle, we're trying to use the side lug to get up, use that little bit on the left, but we just get ourselves into a position that is irrecoverable. Irrecoverable. I'm inventing new words, guys. Forgive me, but I'm a little tired.
But we can get the normal pull.
So now it's the turn of the Rovers. Will that soft insert make a difference? As we can see, we're going to do exactly the same again. We're going to try to grab that rock, but we don't have quite enough wheelbase, and because the tyres are ever so slightly shorter and they're on that really super soft foam, I think these are the reasons why we failed to get this ledge yet again. In a minute I'm going to change direction and see if I can get the straight pull to the right, and as you can see, any second now she just pulls straight up. Now there is a distinct difference between the two tyres in the amount of forward drive on the day at my rock crawling spot. You tell me what you think. This is a really good spot to test the rig and to test the tyre. We're going to do the right first with the Sedona, then we're going to do the left. There's two lines and we're going to be doing both of those. Try and focus on the small details in these pulls and let me know what you think in the comment section. That was pretty good, but do the Rovers do better? We'll see in a sec. We are going to do a left pull and then turn up as soon as we've got our rear wheels up, and then we are going to stay in it and try to continue our progress up the hill all in one sweet fluent move. The Sedonas, there goes the indigestion again. The Sedonas are doing a fantastic job. Come on Rover, I'm rooting for you, because of course the Sedona cannot be bought anymore. You might be able to find a set of them second hand. I got super lucky. Somebody saw my videos on the unobtainable tyre and said, do you know what, mate, I've got a set of these. I bought them like 11 years ago and I haven't used them and they haven't rotted. Would you like them? And he sent me a photograph and I said, yes, please. I would really love them because they are as rare as hen's teeth. So just going back to the tyres there, what do you think? It looked like we were struggling a little bit in the beginning, but I think once they found the spot, that looked like it went up really easy. Now, we need to take into consideration that I haven't pulled exactly the same line there, and I do feel like the Rovers have got a slightly easier line this time going up. But they do seem to be doing very well. So did they pull the line easier, or was it slightly modified in their favour? It really is hard to say. The descent on this is a little bit questionable, as you can see, but it is what it is. We could have got that back on the wheels, but not without killing the camera. This can be the most frustrating spot. I've been through with different rigs and different wheel tyre insert combos, and I've completely failed to get through it. With some of those combos, I've made it through. But this, the way this goes through, this is incredible.
That's incredible.
Told ya.
Oh, that is absolutely incredible. Let's try the right side. I'll tell you what, guys, bear with me a sec. I'm going to check my nuts.
Says she tired, little money, need a big
Low.
boy. Pull up 20-inch blades like I'm Lil Troy. Now it's
Regulars on the channel would have seen this a few times with absolutely no progress being made because it's been out of reach of almost everything I've got. In fact, it has been out of reach of everything I've got. Reach being the operative word. So that's one of the lines that it's never done before. Oh, incredible. So, Venom. Hopefully Mike Cross isn't regretting taking the cash sum for the raffle now after watching this. So now we'd like to, if possible, Venom, we would like to go to the right of that rock. Yeah, so that's just the back wheels there losing traction on the soft soil, so that if you've got a really soily spot, maybe the White Rovers aren't the wheel for you. We're in good shape there, guys. This is a lot closer to pulling this than I believe I've been previously. Have we got the brake over? The Revolt Tsunami chassis does give us, we're just going to have a little reset, see if we can get the pinch on that left front. Nice. See, 4-wheel steer. If we could just steer towards the rock on the left there with the rear, we would get this. Maybe a little reset. Maybe we're just slightly off the line. Do you yip it? We just got stuck. We need that left rear.
I'm just sitting here watching his back, guys. Can you believe that this rig was under £500 to build?
We are going to be back with the Hulk, guys. I'm happy that we've managed to get it that way, because that is a never climbed before for any of
my rigs, is what I was going to say before the editor very rudely cut that bit out. This is going to look easy, guys, right? That looks easy, doesn't it? Come and try that spot. If you've got a super capable rig, you may find it as easy as I just did. But with anything else, that is difficult. Should I have warned you at the beginning of this video that this was going to take a while? I wanted you to see both tyres, and then because I was so incredibly impressed by the White Rovers, I wanted you to see the things that I was seeing. Any of you that watch the channel regularly will have seen some of these obstacles. This, however, has only been on a channel a couple of times. The only rig that I've got that has pulled this previously is Venom. And this gets itself into a bit of a pickle. Now, as you can see, he's just pulled himself under a ledge, which is almost, just complete failure. But with the Mears axles and these tyres and the chassis all working together, it just pulls itself out. And this is a long way over. Usually you have to be quite far over to the right to pull this ledge. But with the wheelbase set around 330, These tyres and that beautiful tuck belly on the Tsunami chassis, we just managed to pull it. I'm going to hit this at another angle and things are going to go slightly differently.
Wide line there, guys. There's not a lot of rigs that will pull that. Rigs with the LCG stuff going on have got a chance of being able to pull this wide line. Yeah, we've lost this one. Yeah, we're just getting a little bit of torque twist at the last minute there when there's no weight on that front. The torque twist is defeating us. Gonna stay in this and see what happens. That's what happens.
There is some incredible crawling to come. Please stay tuned and thank you for being here at the 20-minute mark. I thought I'd just give you my views as the kind of test and compare part of the video for the Sedonas and Rovers has passed. On the day with the stock foams and in the configurations that are in, and bearing in mind we do have a little bit of weight in the white Rover setup, and we have a little bit wider track due to the hex extensions and the brass weights in there. I really think it would be difficult to choose a tyre. The Sedonas definitely did slightly better in some places, and the Rovers did fantastic in others, but they did better in others. There was more forward drive at times. This is a really good position for me to be in, because that means I've got two sets of tyres that I can put in different rigs. I can get the inserts tuned perfectly. We're going to be working on some Team Revolt inserts for both the tyres to optimise them for performance. Now, my feelings are that the white dot Rovers, because we want a slightly less tall tyre for the Hulk, they will be going in the Hulk, so they will have a really firm insert in with a really soft outer stage, and the Sedonas may become Venom's everyday tyre, and I think once we get the insert correct, Venom and the Hulk are going to be absolute weapons. I'm so pleased that I did this video, because in my mind one of these was a real winner, but actually what I've ended up thinking is that they are both winners. Hopefully we're winners because the content was good. Hopefully you got something out of the video. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope with every ounce of sincerity that you enjoy the rest of the video.
We're so close to getting this, guys, so it might take me a while, but we are going to get it. He says as he spins a load of dirt up onto the tyres. Not now, battery. So this would be perfect timing. We're going to put the Bolt X 3S 450 milliamp. I don't know why that keeps happening. In Venom. Let me just do that quickly. If you're running 3mm body fasteners like these, give me a shout. I sell these 15 quid a set. The exhaust stacks comes with the conical washer and either aluminium or brass if you prefer. Venom's a performance boy, so we're running aluminium to save a little bit of weight. Right, so we've gone from 4S to 3S, and this little 3S Bolt X, it's happened again, isn't it? is a tiny little battery. Is that going to make the difference? My goodness, was the difference in battery weight what got us up there? Oh guys, honestly, you really have no idea how happy I am with that. I've tried and tried and tried to get that. White Rovers. I'm not really noticing any difference on the servo. So the Bolt X have got that extra bit of power available. My goodness. Sorry. I'm surprised I'm not swearing with excitement, actually. That is incredible. So that'll be the White Rovers, but the difference in battery weight between a 4S and a tiny 3S, and we've still got a ton of poke. We'll try to turn up a little bit earlier if the geometry, no. We're just getting a little bit of belly there. Oh, that was nearly the camera. Just trying to use absolute precision, guys. I feel like that might be too much. Can we pull it back? We are running about 30% overdrive. No way it just did that. So I just want to talk for a second about the Bolt X battery that's in Venom. You're not going to use that little 450 to go out with your rig for a drive round for hours. You're going to use it for when you're doing a little bit of competition. A lot of people said it wouldn't do it, it wouldn't run the servo, and it wouldn't have enough power, but because of that LIHV technology, it seems to have done it. And I reckon whilst with filming on and off and doing some tricky stuff, and I've really been blatting the throttle, this thing has done about 20 minutes or 25 minutes and it's still going. How long's the comp? So how many, you could do 3 courses comfortably is what I'm saying. Why am I down in the bottom of the, is it even focused on me? The Bolt X, here it goes again, it's going to get a family thumbs up. Like, buy one of these if you want a short, a low profile, longish battery, 450 milliamp that delivers a load of power. You could do a lot worse than the Bolt X. Because we've seen crazy things, we're going to try crazy lines, crazier lines. There's other ways to get up this, but I'm going to try to come up the more challenging way that I can. White Rovers on wood might be cheat codes, just saying. Mr. Canyon didn't crawl any wood, did he? And if you know me, you'll know that I like crawling on a bit of wood. I kind of feel like I can do anything now. You know, anything that sort of needs forward drive, anything that is really asking your tyre, wheel, car, rig, motor combo to pull, I just feel like saying, let's do it. Bring it on. Wow. Oh, I know what we haven't done. We haven't done the V-tree. Let's do the straight pull. which is what we would normally do on this test. Just a little bit of steering, searching for an advantage. A little bit of a drop back there. So we've got a little bit of extra width on the hexes there, guys. I feel like if we was running this on standard size, standard width hexes, we'd have got through there even easier. I haven't even had a look. I've been so busy doing this video. Venom, babe. Venom looks amazing. Good job doing the body. But oh my goodness, this thing is a beast with these tyres. Yeah. Oh wow. I'm actually filming, but I can, yeah.
Hi everyone!
Say hi, Neo.
Say hi to everyone! Hi everyone!
Oh, these photographs are beautiful, babe.
Oh, that one on the bridge, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hang on. I'm just showing the internet, Neo, on the bridge. Yeah. Oh, look, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Photos.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. You know, it's kind of the thing I do, isn't it?
Yes, it is. All right, I'll let you get on with your awesomeness.
All right, say well done, Venom.
All right, see you later.
Say well done, Venom.
Oh, well done, Venom.
He's your baby too.
Well, yeah, more your baby.
All right, babe. I'm glad you're having a good day.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Incredible. What a rig. No. No way. Revolt, Tsunami and White Rovers for the win, guys. Jeez Louise. There's just too much junk up there getting in the way of pulling it. Oh, what a shame. If there was a way to... Wait, we're gonna fall? We're gonna fall off? We just needed a little bit of ledge there to get round. Bloody good job, Venom. So that, when you hang up on this on like a 1.9 rig, that's where you hang up, and that pushes the background. And I have no doubt it'll get it now, because that's what you do when you're driving a 1.9. There's definitely no lack of grip on these. So we would get that 100%. There was a bit sticking out here, but somebody snapped it off.